10 minutes and I'm gonna be out of here. I'm sleepy. Hmm? Let's wait and see what everybody doing real quick. Hey, y'all. Oh! I don't like that. Because I don't got no more of this. Hmm? Hey. Sorry, I had to go eat something. My stomach was in my bag. I was not about to be sitting in here and let my stomach growl like that. Mm-mm. And hopefully this coffee kick in. Because if it don't, y'all gonna be mad at me because I'm gonna be asleep. Hello from Oakland. Hello. Hi, y'all. Hey. Okay, so earlier when we was on, we was in book 1, page 795 or 884 or something like that. So if y'all was here earlier, but I want to go because I found something else that's super powerful. But we're gonna read this first and then we're gonna go read that. So is y'all ready? Hola, hola, hola. Hey. Hey. So page 795, book 1. I don't know what page it is in the PDF, y'all. I think it's 884 or something they said, or 848. Hey, y'all. Page PDF is 848. Thank you, Butterfly, and the page 795. So if you in the PDF, it's gonna be page 848. Thank you, Pumpkin. I had to make me a sausage sandwich with some cheese and pickles, baby. Some mayo. Yes, toasted that bread. It was so good. I should have made the patty bigger though. Because I cooked it in the oven because I didn't feel like doing all of that. I just slapped it on a little griddle thing I was telling y'all about. Boom. It wipes right off and I'm done. I can put my egg on the side while it's cooking and everything. I ain't even got to pull out no pots. I absolutely love it. Definitely. Just send it to my email. You can send it to the Tat Not Place email for a prayer request. Thank you. I do. I do. I have fascinating news. I do. Thank you so much. Okay, so y'all ready? Is y'all ready? Cause we did almost 3 hours earlier, so I'm probably gonna do 2, and I'm gonna take me a nap. Y'all know the evening of this day is my day off, but I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to. I don't know how it's gonna work. It's a cool thing about being an entrepreneur. You can work whenever you feel like it. I'll be trying to keep a schedule, but oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I think my favorite people is here. You just hold on a second. Is this my favorite person? Let me see. Just give me a moment. And then see if I need to go to my door real quick. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's me. I'll be right back. The hell, that's what's up. I know they need to see me. All right, y'all. Sorry. Remember I told y'all I was trying to wait. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to wait to do our class. Because remember I was showing y'all this. I'm going to put a food pack together here shortly. We're going to do a class just on food. So I'm trying to get all the stuff ready for our disaster preparedness class. But this stuff was all supposed to be here when I showed it yesterday. But Amazon is doing what they want to do. So this should have been in the pack that I showed y'all. It was all All that class material was got at the same time, but they sending it like they want to. So, because remember the butter got here last night, and it was supposed to been here. So we got to put back butter powder, milk, some strawberries, some honey powder, and broccoli, because I'm a big broccoli person. So, but these things, and we also got the cube chicken coming, remember? So just think about it. Let me show y'all something so y'all can understand kind of why TT, sister, mama, cousin is doing this. So we got some dehydrated or freeze-dried broccoli, right? We got broccoli. I got some heavy cream powder, so this will make whipping cream or heavy cream, like for a sauce, right? Because it's just powder. It's dehydrated heavy cream. And then, and I'm just saying, if it ain't nothing in the grocery store, I'm trying to show y'all why I keep showing y'all this. I got a little bit of onion. I got some leeks, right? So I could put both of these in there, but look what I got, y'all. Of course, it's probably all the way down at the bottom. I also have spinach or whatever, right? There's some peas in there. So if there's no food in the refrigerator, in the stores, I mean, I can now take a couple pieces of this, a tablespoon or so of this, mix it with some water, take a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and now I have a broccoli meal. 4 cubes of chicken, because we don't know how long, so I need to save my protein. 4 cubes of chicken in there, broken up, all of these things rehydrated. I have a whole meal, and guess what? They sell bread in a can. So I'm only going to open 1 can. Everybody get a thin slice. But you got pasta. This is why I said stock up on pasta, because pasta goes a long way. So I have a whole meal here if I had my cube chicken, and I got butter powder right there. I got butter powder. I got my milk. I got my vegetable. I got my bread. Right? And I got my little seasons that I need. All I need is my pasta. And I have a whole meal without a refrigerator. Or I can put this over rice. So rice or pasta, either way it go, I got enough to fill me up. I can use a little bit of this, a little bit of pasta, a little bit of my chicken, 2 pieces of broccoli if I gotta split them in half, because this is what we're doing around here. Do you see what I'm saying? Y'all see why I said I want y'all to get this now. But I got milk. I got milk. So if I need to add a little bit of this in with this to make the sauce right, or make some cornbread, and if I got powdered eggs, I can make cornbread, anything that needs eggs, butter, milk, powdered butter, and powdered eggs. Boom. I can still make everything I need to make. I can make bread. I can make whatever I need to make. Are y'all getting this? Not the scrambled, the whole egg. You want the whole egg. Okay? Without a refrigerator, I can still eat okay. My family, we got fruit. You know what I'm saying? So don't think I'm just beating y'all over the head. Y'all seeing what's happening in the grocery stores. I don't got to keep even saying it. Y'all see it for yourself now. And y'all living in the states where it's happening, where they telling y'all, oh, I went and looked up that PSA for Texas. They telling y'all the exact same stuff I'm saying. And they said whether they man-made disasters or nature-made. Like nuclear disaster, because that's a man-made disaster. I don't got nothing to do with that. Get you this. You got to cook in a hole, because it ain't no electricity. I can dig me a hole with my handy-dandy shovel I got. I can cut down branches with my machete I got. Okay? Take a little flour, make me a paste to put around here, put all of that stuff in here, put it down in the ground, put me a little, leaves and stuff over that, cover it up. And I got a whole oven. And now I got me a casserole outside. The books came. Good job. I told you I sent them out. It should be a lot of people. And or I can use my lava rocks. Heat them up, put them in the ground. Yep, because they stay hot for like 3 days. That's how they be cooking pigs and stuff into the ground. So here we go. Everybody calling me whatever, but y'all local and state governments is putting out these PSAs slowly but surely on the east, on the west, now south. We just waiting for Michigan now. Up there, up that way. We waiting for that. So please get ready. Fire starters in more than one way. We got magnesium. We got wood. You know what I mean? So we got our emergency light bulbs. Rechargeable light bulbs that don't need no power. Right? So we're getting ready. Boil water, do what you need to do. You know what I mean? So, if there's no refrigerated stuff in the store, you need to be able to feed your family. A balanced diet. Try to as much as you can. You need outside cooking things. These little cheap pots and stuff they got is not going to work outside. You need some cast iron. Ain't going to be no blenders, toasters, microwaves, none of that stuff in a minute. So it ain't going to be no frozen Stouffer's meals and all of that. None of that stuff going to be around. Yeah, it was a gift from our mom. It's beautiful, right? Our rock up there is gorgeous. It was a gift a couple months ago from our mod. I told them the story of Joseph and Asenath, and it said that she had a floor that was completely covered, like a floor of her tower. Not just the floor, but the walls, the ceiling, the roof, everything was covered in this one floor of her tower that she was in amethyst. Taught that lesson, and she sent that to me. I don't have no suggestion for keeping water. I just got water filtration systems, water filtration straws and stuff. That's what I have. All right. Oh, pretty cool. There is no survival list, but what you can do is go to my, we have a Shopify store called Circuit Trouble 22 Disaster Preparedness that you can click on in the link up there. And there's all of the stuff you need there. There's tents, cast iron skillets, water filtration systems. That's on Shopify. We also have an Amazon list in my Amazon bio, Disaster Preparedness. You can go look through that, or you can go to my YouTube, and I just recorded a 2-hour and 5-minute video yesterday called Survival, and it walks you through everything that I think that you need. So you can look at that, stop, pause, write, whatever. I went through the food, I went through the vacuum sealing, I went through the dehydrator that I have, all of the prep tools for that. I went through everything. It's called Survival on YouTube. Grab that, and that'll tell you everything, because I will not be repeating no more of that stuff. I done did it a gazillion times since February. I don't want to. Your gas mask, everything. Yep. We got those too. Where they at? Where is he? Where are you? Oh, it's right there. I got mine from Amazon during COVID a couple years ago. Amazon got them. But somebody said you can go to the beach. If you in Cali, they got lava rocks on the beach, depending on the beach. Where else did y'all say y'all found lava rocks at? In like free places, they was finding them. I got my lava rocks on Amazon. What do lava rocks do? You can cook on them, heat water. They stay hot. They'll heat your room up. You can put them in a cast iron skillet like this. After you take them out of a fire and put this in a room, and it acts like a heater. Just don't let the kids touch it. But you could put this somewhere and it'll heat up whatever room, or you can drop them down in a tub of water. And since they stay hot for a long time, you can drop them down in there. It's going to heat the water up, but you can also lay a flat layer of them and put a skillet on top of them once they heat it up. If you don't want to be cooking on an open fire, you just need to like make an eye, like an electric eye almost. Once you heat them up to temperature, you can take them and just set them, and then you can put a skillet, like a cast iron pot or something on top of them and cook. Or even a rock. If I'm not mistaken, you can put a rock, like a flat rock on them too, depending on the rock. They said if you go to the beach, use a rock identification app. You don't light lava rocks. You put them down in the fire. Or you put them in a container that is fire resistant to heat them. And then pick them up and put them where you need to move them. Or if you have some type of heating element. Like they have grills that are electric. They have an electric, like the thing for the stove. And it sits right on top of them. You let it get up to like 400 degrees. My brother gave me one. I wish I still had that thing too. It was 20 years ago. Didn't know what I had. He was like, girl, you need to keep this. Didn't even realize it, because I would go outside 4 days later and those lava rocks would still be hot. As hot as they was the first day that I heated them up. I used to burn all my food. Because he didn't tell me how to use it. He just gave it to me. I used to be burning up all kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Yep, terracotta pots. Right. So you could put the terracotta pots over that too. That's what I'm saying. And that'll be the, you know what I mean? Put some in there. I don't know if the lava rocks will burst them or not, but you could try it. You said they found mammoth bones here in Michigan yesterday, and I just talked about it. How many people we talk about stuff and then it be on the news? You didn't been here a while, we talk about something and then all of a sudden it's on the news. Y'all seeing if that's a running thing around here? Y'all getting it? Do y'all believe prophecy is real now? And I don't need no rocks. I don't need no amulets. I don't need nothing to divine these things, because my daddy just tell me. I don't need no rock gods, no blood from no animals, no moonlight or nothing. I'm not going to put this on because last time I almost suffocated myself. So I'm not going to do that. But yeah. So, Tony, you didn't tell me that I was going to have to open that up. You didn't say nothing about that. Last time I put it on, I could have suffocated myself. Y'all didn't tell me. Y'all ain't no good. I'm here I am trying to help y'all. Y'all was going to let me die on live internet. Slowly suffocate by myself right in front of y'all. Okay, none of y'all come help me, just like, okay, none of y'all come help me with none of this stuff, but where it go? I got to move it all by myself. The Bible is fulfilling itself, and that's why we get ready to read this good old stuff here, so I can let y'all see that what they've been telling y'all ain't the truth, and we have to learn it. All right. So just know I'm not trying to scare absolutely nobody, but the people that's been here with me for a minute, they know everything we talk about within less than a week or 2, 3 is happening. So, and maybe 4 months, because now I talked about this whole food thing and no milk and them making us pay with our hands and our foreheads, and well, that's a reality now. So there's that, and it's only been about 5 or 6 months. Talking about that. You have to start getting used to it before you need it. So don't panic the first time. Yeah. Yes, they did have unicorns in the ark. You going to BB Gun shopping today. Good job. I know we about to read it now. Amazon. Y'all don't leave my house. For my newbies, a lot of this stuff is old though, but it still came from Amazon. Y'all got to think I've been doing this since like 2017. So a lot of this stuff, it might not even be named that company no more because I don't even know if those companies are in business because I was buying this stuff in 2017, 2016, I started getting stuff back then. So some of this stuff I don't even know if it's the same company or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I've had a lot of it I was prepared before COVID for a lot of this stuff. Now, my ex-husband, he stopped me from getting a few things. But for the most part, yeah. My bug out bag is over there. We got these, and then we're going to read right now. If you can't hydrate food for yourself, get about 2 or 3 of these per person in your house, if nothing else. They got several different kinds, several different companies. So it don't have to be that brand if they got it cheaper. If you have a large family and you got $2,500 right now, I think you can buy like 20 of those buckets for like $2,000 on Amazon. It might be more than that, but I think it's like 20 buckets or 15 buckets for $19.99 or $18.99. So if you have a credit card, that would be a very good use of that. Like, don't use your credit card for shoes. Use it to buy that on Amazon so that you and your family can eat. Like, for real. If you got a stash, it needs to be going on, like, dehydrated and freeze-dried food. You know, if you got good credit, use it wisely. Because it ain't about to be no money, so you might as well go on and stock your stuff up. Okay, so can I tell you something? I did see what they are doing in Nicaragua. We just read about the first person we just talked about it yesterday and today been talking about it, actually, about them coming for the Christians first. Now the Nicaraguan whatever president that said they can burn the churches down and they running anybody that's Christian or Catholic out. Remember when I told y'all when they start taking down them things, that's because they about to put the one world leaders up there. That one world leader, all them statues in the South and all around the world, they was pulling them down and folks was cheering. I said, I don't know why they doing that. They about to be replaced with the one world leader. The Bible say, the Revelation say that they going to be statues everywhere and everybody is going to be forced to bow. So why was y'all getting happy about that? Because the thing that's coming is worse than them Confederate soldiers. Whew. And now they starting to persecute the Christians. Didn't I tell y'all? I said anybody that don't worship this one world leader and be a part of this one world government is going to be considered a terrorist. Didn't I tell y'all? And now we just read in Revelations where it said the first set of people that the Antichrist, when he get ready to come into power, or once he come into power, is the Christians. Now they closing the churches. I just said yesterday, we about to find out who the real Christians are, because folks is about to be getting martyred And we about to see who gonna say, for Christ I live and for Christ I die. And overnight, it is happening. I was talking about that the other day too. I said, y'all keep talking about y'all Christians, but we about to see. When you can't get up in your church and you can't say who good and who bad, and they running you out your own stuff, you still serve God right now? When it could cost you your life? And now they burning churches. Y'all listen. You didn't I say that yesterday afternoon? And I said it recently too. Back I said that when they was like, we don't have to worry about that. I said, what? Let's go back, because this ain't the first time we didn't read Revelations 13. We read Revelations 13 all the time. We've been reading Revelations 13 pretty much since y'all been studying with me at least once a week. Because as soon as I start talking about us needing food and stuff, somebody come on here talking about they gonna be okay, and then we go straight to Revelations. And I say the first people that the Antichrist is coming for is the Christians. So are you going to be that ain't us? Just had somebody yesterday or earlier today, that ain't us, that ain't us. We not going to be here for that. So then that means y'all ain't the real Christians right now then. Ooh. If y'all are not the Revelation saints, the holy ones that God is talking about, that means y'all ain't God's people right now. Y'all are not the saints. You said that I didn't. Y'all been saying that I didn't. Y'all claim. The Bible said y'all have a form of godliness, but y'all deny the power thereof. That's what it said. That's exactly what it said. Ooh, I'm one of those people. I'm a holy God person that's gonna be martyred for His name. That's me. I'm a tribulation saint. I'm a one of them. That's me. I plan to be martyred. I plan to give my life for Christ. For Christ I live. For Christ I die. That's me. Yep, I'm one of them. I sure am, because He said the first people that the Antichrist is coming against is God's holy people, to make war against them and to defeat them. Is what it says. So yes, I'm one of those people. Don't they always say, we ain't them people. We ain't them people. We is not them people. That ain't us. Good. It's me. And that's why my daddy said it's going to be about this many people going, and they going to get to the door of heaven. He going to be like, no, don't see your name here. As a matter of fact, we don't know you. Go away. Y'all didn't know I get that go away from my daddy. He said, go away from me, you worker of iniquity. I never knew you. I get that go away from my daddy. Go away. Go away. Go on away. Go on over there. I'm not forcing you to listen to nothing, because my daddy don't force you to listen either. Go on away. Go. He said, go do whatever you want. Over there in darkness, where can't nobody see nothing. Go right on over there. It's a wide road over there. It's a whole bunch of space. But I'm one of the ones that want to be martyred for Christ. Yep, that's me. I want to be, if I have to be killed because I'm not taking a mark and I have to die a long, crazy death, then fine. That's what we're going to do around here. If that's, yeah. So I'm happy that y'all not the saints that the Bible is talking about. That's God's holy people. I'm happy y'all ain't them. That leave more room for me. All right. And the Lord said, you are not His child. That's what it said. You are illegitimate child. You was not His kids. Hallelujah. Jesus is not your father. That's what the Maury things say. The Savior of the world ain't your father, honey. Lucifer is. And don't get mad at me because y'all said it. Because Lucifer is a copycat, and so is these fake church people acting like they God's people, but they really not. Your daddy is Lucifer, Satan. That's what he said. No. I'm saying y'all said it, not me. Y'all say it with your chest out too. Good and bold. I am not one of those people. Oh, well I am. So I don't know what to tell y'all about that. Ain't that how they laugh? That's my evil laugh. No, I'm just playing. That's how my grandma used to laugh when she used to get drunk, though, for real. Her shoulders used to be all the way up on her neck. Like, Grandma, why are you doing that? Rest her soul. Old people always laugh with their shoulders. Don't they? And put their head down. Like, what is you doing? Why you gotta laugh? I thought you were supposed to throw your head back when you laugh. Y'all know what y'all done thought about all y'all grandmas and all the cousins and stuff. And some of y'all old right now, so y'all be like, dang, I do be doing that. You gonna subconsciously throw your head back the next time you get ready to laugh. Anyway, let's get to class, y'all. 31 minutes. You said I just did. Oh, Lord help me. I love y'all. I promise I love being here. I love it here. All right. Ooh. Okay. I done got hot now because y'all funny. What happens to our babies? The Bible says, woe to those mothers that give sup at that time. That's what it said. So store up your milk. That's why your teacher is telling you to get your milk together. Get your milk stash up. You can dehydrate milk and buy already powdered milk. And food banks give that out like crazy. Start going to these churches that's about to be closing because they get food bank boxes from the government all day long with powdered milk and stuff in them. So go on and get your stuff. Oh, I just burped up pickles and sausage. Oh, I don't know if that tastes good or not. If you can afford a bunker, get one. I'm now wishing after people keep hustling on my page that I might have just went on and spent the little money y'all was sending me to give me a bunker. Because I sure asked my daddy for the money, and the one I wanted was about $27,000. So, I got some time. All right, let's go, y'all. Because I'm not going to be on here long. I'm going to go take me a nap. So, come on. All right, Judah, $7.95. Okay. It says, a copy of the words of Judah which he spake to his sons before he died. When they gathered together and came to him, he said to them, listen, my children, to Judah, your father. I was the fourth son born to my father Jacob, and Leah, my mother, named me Judah, saying, I give thanks to the Lord because he has given me a fourth son. And in my youth I was keen. Y'all ready? First word I want y'all to look up. Keen. K-E-E-N. Thank you. Hey, y'all. First word. K-E-E-N. What's the definition, family? This good, too. I don't like having new names. K-E-E-N. No E at the end. Just K-E, like keen sense of humor, keen sense of knowledge. Highly developed. Sharp. What else we got? Fine edge or point. Powerful. Highly developed. Not king, K-I-N-G, but keen, K-E-E-N. Highly developed. Right. Intellectually alert. I like that one. Okay. Full of enthusiasm and so forth. Okay. All right. I like it. All right. Great insight. Right. Excuse me. So he said, in my youth, I was keen. I obeyed my father in accord with his every word, and I honored my mother and her sister, which was his aunt. And it happened that as I matured, y'all see, take it off, get hot, take it back on, get cold. Listen, this has got to be a part of getting old. I just took this dang thing off and now I'm cold already. I don't understand. It says that as I matured, my father declared to me, you shall be king, achieving success in every way. All right? King Judah. Okay? It says, and the Lord bestowed on me grace in all my undertakings, in the field and at home. I know that I raced a deer and caught it and prepared it as food for my father, and he ate it. By chasing it, I captured a gazelle. Now, how fast does a deer run? And how fast does a gazelle run? Because it didn't say he shot an arrow. It said he ran and caught it. No, not very fast. I need to know. What's the miles per hour that a deer runs and then a gazelle? 60 miles for which one, Miss Barbara? 37 to 50 miles per hour for a deer. And a gazelle is 60. So this man could run up to 60 miles per hour. Okay. Okay. This is why I be saying, like, when you read, you got to go look that up. Because you would just read, oh, okay, I raced the deer. And then, by chasing it, I captured a gazelle. So you run 60 miles per hour. Do y'all realize how fast that is? That's why I be saying, when you read the Bible, you got to break down that stuff. You can't just skip over that. You got to go, wait a minute, how fast do a deer run? Okay? All right. That's car speed. Exactly. 60 miles per hour. Y'all getting it now? Okay. All right. So it says, by chasing it, I captured a gazelle, and everything that was in the fields I overtook. I killed a lion and removed a kid from his mouth. You killed a lion and removed the kid from his mouth, a deer, right? And then it says, seizing a bear by the paw, I dropped it over a cliff and it was crushed. How do you pick up a bear by its claw and drop it over a cliff? A full-size bear. How much does a full-size bear weigh? Please tell me how much a full-size bear weighs, roughly. These Joseph's brothers. These are Joseph's brothers, family. These Jacob's kids. Up to a ton. Are y'all Googling it for me? 900 to 2,000 pounds? What normal man you know can pick up a bear by its paw and drop it off a cliff? How big do you have to be to pick up a bear by its claw and drop it? Show you something. That's not a baby. That's a full-grown lion. That's a full-grown lion. That's a fully grown lion. And we know that Gilgamesh and Nimrod are the same person. Gilgamesh and Nimrod are the same person. And we know from in here, from the book of Og, that Nimrod was a giant. He was in the 100,000 giant war. So Nimrod and Gilgamesh are the same person. And that was Nimrod holding a lion. There we go. Yeah, so moving on. Here we go. He said, seizing a bear by the paw, I dropped it over a cliff and it was crushed. I raced a wild boar, and as I ran, I overtook it and dismembered it. In Hebron, a leopard leaped on a dog and seized it, and I snatched it by the tail and broke it in two on a rock. A leopard seized the dog, probably one of the sheepdogs, and he grabbed it by the tail and smashed it on a rock and split it in two. First of all, how you grab a leopard? How fast does a leopard run? How fast does a leopard run, family? Right. A leopard runs 70 miles an hour, 120, up to 120. Are y'all guessing or are y'all looking it up? $36 miles an hour. Okay. 36 miles an hour. Okay. Okay. That's still fast. Okay, let's keep going. So he then smashed a leopard and broke it in two. He found a wild ox grazing in the country, grasping it by the horns and brandished it in a circle until it was blind. I hurled it and destroyed it. So you took a bull by the horns and swung it around in a circle and let it go. A bull. How much do an ox weigh? How much do an ox weigh? How much do an ox weigh? Discus throw, anyone? Exactly, Markeisha. 2,000 pounds? $2,400, 2,000 pounds. So you, sir, are strong enough to take a bull by the horns and swing it around in a circle and hurl it. 2,400 pounds. Y'all remember those big old bodies I showed y'all? Where you at, girl? You and your daddy? I said I was gonna mark this and I still ain't did it. Mm-hmm. Really? Now I can't find it, family. Now ain't that something? Well, y'all know the page. I done showed it 1,000 times today. I say I'm gonna mark it every time. And do I do it? No. Oh, there we go. Mark it now. Marked it down. Oh, it is marked. I did already. Actually, it was already in pink. I just didn't see it. Okay. So something this big, because this is a natural sized woman. And y'all see she only go up to his knees and she's literally standing on his feet. So something this size could definitely throw a bear or pick up a full-size lion. Or a bear or a 2,400-pound ox. Mm-hmm. Right? All right. Why? That was his. Don't you remember? It was still little people. Everybody wasn't big. God still had a remnant of regular humans. They carried lions like kittens. They did. Okay, so come on, y'all. So chapter 3. We're right here. Chapter 3. Okay. It says, when 2 armor-clad kings of who? The Canaanites. Armor-clad kings. Wonder if they are talking about these wars that was his daughter. And they have magical powers again. I keep telling y'all that. Shapeshifters. Their daddies are shapeshifters. Didn't Poseidon impregnate a regular sized woman, and then when he got in the water, he was massive? On Percy Jackson, whenever he come up out the water, even Poseidon on Little Mermaid was little and big. He could be this big, or he could be massive, bigger than the sky. Mm-hmm. Ironclads, you mean? You mean like these people? Don't you find that suspicious? You don't find they color suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? suspicious. They shows a little chocolatey. Mm-hmm. You don't find that suspicious. All right. So, the Canaanites, it says, with a large force to seize our flocks, and I ran out along against one of the kings and struck him on his leg armor, knocked him down and killed him. And as I did the other, the king of Tappual, we should look that up, okay? Look up Tappual, y'all. I know I have it written somewhere, but I don't have it in front of me because we're just studying this right now. Tapp. Tapp. What is it? Who's debating on if who was of black descent? Who? We don't debate nothing. Who's debating on if they was of black descent? The Greeks? I know that the ancient Greeks were of black descent. We already looked that up. You said I need my laptop when we learning like this. Oh yeah, you always gonna need some paper and pen around here. I tell you that right now. Sometimes this thing let me write on here and sometimes it don't. I am trying to figure out. See, the old pen don't work the same as the new one.
Here is some information about I'm afternoon.
No. Okay, thank you. Did y'all look it up? Because I need to go get my keyboard. What's it say? What's it say? Who is it? I need to go get my keyboard. Egyptian white folks, you said? What? It's a town? You said yes, because I'm outside running home to get my other phone and laptop. Okay, so this is going to be a long class, ain't it? It's a town in India. 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 Really? Well, this kind of look like a war, don't it? Ain't that how they line up for war? On their horses and stuff. It says, when two armor-clad kings of the Canaanites came with a large force to seize our flocks, I ran out against them alone. The king of Tupal, whatever, right? A giant man. What do that say right there? It said, in the midst of the two armies. Now, hold on. Because we know that Krishna and Arjuna are heavenly beings. Because look, that one's blue. That one's a little tan. Right? Mm. Okay, give me a minute. Stay right there. We're going back. So, this is why I told you can't just look. When two armor-clad kings of the Canaanites came with a large force to seize our flocks, I ran out alone against one of the kings, struck him in on his leg armor, knocked him down, and killed him. And as I did the other, the king Tapul, whatever his name is, while he was astride his horse, with the result that all his people were scattered. Achor, the king, a giant of a man. So let's look up Achor. Achor. ACH. Okay, y'all, we're not going to argue color. We're not even talking about that right now. That's what I be saying about the side conversations. We're not doing it. We done moved on. A valley in Jericho. Okay. He was a giant man, it says. Was shooting arrows before and behind while on a horse. I lifted up a stone of 60 pounds weight and hurled it at his horse. So you lifted up a 60-pound rock and hurled it at his horse and killed it. After I fought with Achor for 2 hours, I killed him, cut his shield in two, and hacked off his feet. While I was removing his breastplate, 8 of his companions started to attack me. Wrapping my clothing in my hand, I slung stones at them, killing 4 of them, and fled the rest. My father Jacob killed Belisaph, king of all kings, a giant man in strength, 12 cubits tall. Look up how many feet is 12 cubits. Look up how many feet is 12 cubits. A cubit is 18 and 22 inches, 21 inches. A cubit is an ell of measurement from the inside of your elbow to the tip of your finger. 18 feet is 12 cubits. Thank you. 17 feet, 18 inches, 13 feet. It should be. 8 cubits is 12 feet tall. A cubit is 18 to 21 inches. So, but somewhere between 13 and 18 feet, we'll say he was, depending on the measurements, right? 12 feet, 18 feet, because a cubit is a foot and a half. So it can't be 12 feet because a cubit is a foot and a half. Yeah, 18 feet. It can't be 12, right? Because a cubit is a foot and a half. So if he's 12 of those, 12 feet would be that, but you got to still add those halves, which probably is about 18 feet. Right, a cubit is 1.5 feet. So he's about 18 feet tall. How tall is the average man right now? What's the average height for a man right now? About 5'9", 5'10". Are y'all guessing or do y'all look up the numbers? Don't just put numbers. What's the average height for a man? 5'10"ish, 5'11". So nobody gonna go look it up. Y'all just gonna put it out there. Okay. We do informed guesses around here. What's it say? Google says 5'9". So that means that this man was 2.5 times basically tall. He was 12 feet taller than the average man. 12 feet taller than the average man. He was 12, because if the average man is roughly 6 foot and he 18 feet, +12, he was basically 12 feet taller than him. Wasn't he? 10 feet, something like that? Yeah, no, 12 feet, because 6 and, yeah. Okay. So, okay, it says, my father Jacob killed Beliseth, king of all kings, a giant man in strength, 12 cubits tall. Trembling seized them, and they stopped attacking us, so that my father had no anxiety about battle so long as I was with my brothers. For he saw in a vision concerning me that a powerful angel accompanied me everywhere so that no one might touch me. After that, an attack against us occurred in the south that was greater than the one at Shechem. After my brothers and I joined forces, we pursued 1,000 men and killed 200 of them and destroyed 4 kings. I went up the wall and killed their king. Thus we liberated Hebron and took all the captives. The next day we went off to Eriton, a city secure and strong, which threatened us with death. Gad and I went up from the east of the city, while Reuben and Levi came from the west. Those who were on the wall, supposing that we were the sole attackers, were drawn out against us, and so secretly, by means of pegs, my brothers climbed up the wall on the other sides and invaded the city without their knowing it. And we captured it with the edge of the sword. With all those walls fled to the tower. I'm sorry. And thereby took all of them and their possessions. I probably skipped that, y'all. I messed up right there. As we were leaving, the men of Tupal killed them and burned their city, plundering everything that was in it. Who is speaking in this book? No, this is not David. It's the son of Jacob, Judah, one of Joseph's brothers. Yeah. So when y'all get time, I want y'all to look up this name right here. And we're going to study about that, but I'm about to go take me a nap because my food done kicked in and I got the itis and I done tried to fight it as long as I can. Go look this name up, y'all. Up here at the top. Ugh. I promise, sometimes this thing, maybe I'll be having too many windows open or something, or maybe my fingers is too... Now, it's going to be a hyphen after Samar or Sumar Amat. I want to show y'all something in here, though, that's very important that I was reading earlier. It says, according to the legend passed on by Theseus and preserved for us by Diodorus, Semiramis, or this other lady, was a demigoddess, the daughter of a Syrian deity, Deserto, and a handsome mortal youth. The legend relates that the goddess Aphrodite was offended in some way by Deserto and inspired her with love for this mortal. But after bearing a child, Deserto, out of shame and regret, killed her lover and exposed their baby to die. The infant was nurtured by doves, however, which fed her with milk. And when she was old enough to need more nourishing food, cheese stolen from local cowherds. After the cowherds discovered the child, they gave her to Simus, the keeper of the royal herds of the Assyrian king Ninus. Semmes named her Semiramis or whatever from the Syrian word dove. Eventually, Semiramis or Semiramis grew up to be a beautiful girl. One day, she was seen by a royal officer named Onis or Ones. I don't know how you say that, Onis, I'm thinking, who had been sent to inspect the royal herds. She was a demigod. So that means one of her parents was an angel. She was one of the queens of Assyria. It takes about sometimes like 30 days. And then with all that's going on in China and Russia, someone else said that to me, and they put in an order like to get their money sent back. And I know that the package got delivered, so just be patient. It takes a few days because most of that stuff is coming from China. Now China is acting up, so they're keeping stuff on the ports and everything. But there's some stuff that just made it into the country. I just saw it yesterday or today, so it might take a minute to get through customs because they tripping right now. But I apologize for your wait. There's a lot going on in the political community, and that stops a lot of out of the country shipments. They be acting real stupid. I just told another young lady, just hold on a second. And she put in for the thing, and then the stuff, it came. Because I see when it gets to the country, and then I see when it's delivered. Yes, ma'am. So just give it a little bit. Because it's not coming from Amazon. It's coming from over there where they clowning it. So she got her books. Yeah, we're not reading nothing now. What's the name of the website where I got my hoodie? This one? This Nerd Jump? These are my hoodies. I designed these. Is that what you mean? I designed them, but our company is Nerd Junk. Well, my mom's company is Nerd Junk. Our mom. They shut down the airport in Las Vegas this morning. It's crazy. Ain't no website for the food. Amazon. And look, y'all, if y'all want to know, ain't no disaster preparedness. You can go to Circuitrova Disaster Preparedness on Shopify. You can go in the Amazon list. There's a list there. And then I did a video on YouTube yesterday called Survival. So with that, everything that I have, or not everything that I have, but the main things that I think you need are on there. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to go. I'm about to go lay down. Nisha, send me your email. I probably can go on my Shopify really quick and see what's going on with that too. But it is taking a minute. They just been moving slow. I'm telling you, it's just because what's going on in the political climate, which sucks. I'm sorry, but I can't. You know what I mean? If they got them held up, I just gotta wait till they let them go through customs and all that stuff. So it's been a little headache, but everybody getting their stuff. They are getting it. It's just taking a little extra minute. Yep. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Probably not. Y'all know Sunday is my day off. I don't know. But I'm going to go take me a nap right now. Watch me some TV. Oh! Who didn't watch Lord of the Rings lately? I'll get you together, Mom. I'm going to go check and see what's going on. Y'all watch Lord of the Rings? Y'all know they on Amazon Prime, right? And The Hobbit. No, the new one don't start yet. But I'll be watching that too. But Y'all need to go. No, the new one ain't on yet. Nerd Junk is in 3. It's Nerd Junk Shop, just the 3 is an E. That's it. Okay? So, I know we all didn't watch The Hobbit and everything, and Lord of the Rings, but if y'all got time, I need y'all to go back and watch all of them because they've been telling us without telling us. It's all there. I'm like, wait a... I know that name. I know that name. Really? So y'all got some more movies. Or you can always go watch Harry Potter and look for the symbols. One of the two. Or even the witches or whatever. You never seen none of them? Harry Potter. Yep. Mm-hmm. I saw something too recently. I'm gonna just leave that alone. I ain't gonna worry about it. Okay. Well, it's a good movie to watch. I mean, even though we watched them before now, you have way more knowledge than you had about the spiritual world, about giants being real, about magic, about this, about that. It's a good time to go back and watch it. Go back and watch it with new eyes now. When you watch Lord of the Rings now, it's gonna be a whole different movie to you. You're gonna be like, I didn't read about this. I didn't read about that. Wait a minute, wait a minute. We read about that. Like for real, it's crazy. Nap time. Yep, I'm going. Love y'all. Okay, you said symbols. See y'all later. Yep, go see him with different eyes now, y'all.